Do you drink lemon water first thing in the morning, thinking you're doing something good for your health? What if I told you that the way you're doing it might actually be working against you? Lemon water has been praised for its benefits: detoxification, digestion, skin glow, even fat burning. And yes, it can do all those things, but only if you use it the right way. Most people don't realize that lemon, although acidic in taste, has an alkalizing effect in the body only under certain conditions. Timing, digestion, and your current health status all play a huge role. And that's where the mistake comes in. Let's break it down simply. Your stomach produces hydrochloric acid. This acid is not your enemy. In fact, it's essential for breaking down food, absorbing nutrients, and even protecting you from harmful bacteria. Now here's where the mistake happens. People start their day on an empty stomach and drink a large glass of lemon water, thinking it'll boost metabolism or cleanse their system. But what's really happening is that the citric acid in lemon can dilute your stomach acid, especially if you already struggle with low stomach acid, which ironically is more common than you think. And when that acid gets diluted early in the day, your digestion slows down. Food sits longer in the stomach, nutrients don't get absorbed properly, bloating and heartburn can follow. So instead of improving digestion, you just weakened it. In his book, The Enzyme Factor, Dr. Hiromi Shinya explains how important it is to support, not interrupt, your body's natural enzymatic process. And that's exactly what we need to think about when it comes to lemon water. It's not just what you drink, it's when and how. So what's the solution? It's simple. If you're going to drink lemon water, avoid doing it right before meals. Wait at least 20 to 30 minutes after you drink it before eating. Even better, drink it after your meal, not before, especially if you already deal with acid reflux or digestive issues. And keep the amount moderate. Half a lemon in warm water is enough. More isn't always better. Also, always listen to your body. If you feel worse after lemon water, stop. Health is personal. There's no one-size-fits-all. People often look for the next superfood, the next trick, the next shortcut. But real health isn't about gimmicks. It's about understanding how your body works. You can't outsmart biology. You have to work with it. This is why I always say, learn what your body needs before following trends blindly. Even something as seemingly harmless as lemon water can backfire if you don't use it with intention. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for that lemon, ask yourself, is this really helping me? And if it's not, change the approach. The smallest adjustments often bring the biggest results. The surprising effect of drinking lemon water incorrectly is something most people have never even considered. You hear lemon water and automatically assume it's healthy, and in many ways it is. It's natural, refreshing, and filled with vitamin C. But just because something is healthy doesn't mean it's always healthy for you in every situation. Here's what most people don't know. Drinking lemon water the wrong way, especially first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, can trigger a chain reaction in your digestive system that leads to more harm than good. When you drink lemon water on an empty stomach, the citric acid enters your stomach and interacts with your stomach's own acid. Now, if your stomach acid is strong and functioning well, this might not be a big problem. But here's the catch. Most people today have weakened stomach acid due to stress, age, processed food, or constant snacking. And when you throw lemon juice into that already weakened environment, instead of stimulating better digestion, you dilute the stomach acid further. That means slower breakdown of food when you finally eat, less absorption of key minerals like iron, calcium, and magnesium, and a higher chance of bloating or indigestion. Even more surprising is that many people who suffer from acid reflux or heartburn and drink lemon water thinking it's helping are actually making the problem worse. That burning feeling isn't always from too much acid. More often, it's from too little. And the solution isn't to neutralize it more. It's to restore balance to your digestion. So what really happens when you drink lemon water incorrectly? Your gut slows down. Nutrient absorption drops. You might feel more tired, more bloated, or experience mystery symptoms you can't trace. And yet, you keep drinking it daily, thinking it's detoxing you, when in fact it's quietly disrupting your system. This is why it's not just about what you drink. It's about how and when you drink it. The body is delicate, intelligent, and responsive. Even natural remedies like lemon water have to be timed and tailored to work with your body, not against it. Why timing matters more than you think when using lemon water for health is something that often gets ignored in wellness routines. We've been trained to believe that if something is good for us, taking it as early as possible in the day must be even better. That's why so many people wake up and immediately reach for warm lemon water, thinking it's the ultimate health habit. But timing isn't just a small detail. It can completely change the effect that lemon water has on your body. Your body operates on a rhythm, a natural clock known as your circadian rhythm. Your organs, including your stomach, liver, and gallbladder, have their own peak times of activity. In the early morning, your digestive system is just waking up. It's not fully active yet. When you flood it with acidic lemon water before anything else, you can throw that rhythm off, especially if your stomach acid is already weak. This is critical because lemon water can either stimulate digestion or suppress it, depending on when it's consumed. When taken before a meal, lemon water might dilute stomach acid, slow down enzyme activation, and weaken the breakdown of protein and fat. This leads to poor digestion, fatigue, and nutritional deficiencies over time. But if taken after a meal, when digestion is already in progress, it may support the process by helping bile flow, aiding in detoxification, and reducing bloating. Think about it like lighting a fire. If you dump water on the wood before you strike the match, you're just making it harder to start the flame. But if the fire is already going, a little extra air or fuel helps it burn brighter. Your digestion works in the same way. Lemon water needs to support the flame, not smother it. So, the next time you think about timing, don't brush it off as a small matter. The same lemon water, taken at the wrong time, can leave you feeling heavy and sluggish. Taken at the right time, it can energize, cleanse, and heal. Small shift, big difference. The misunderstood connection between lemon water and stomach acid is one of the main reasons people are unknowingly sabotaging their digestion. On the surface, it sounds logical. Lemon is acidic, so people assume it adds to the stomach's acidity and helps digestion. Others think it neutralizes excess acid, especially those dealing with heartburn or acid reflux. But the reality is far more nuanced and far more misunderstood. Your stomach is supposed to be highly acidic. That's how it breaks down proteins, absorbs minerals like zinc and magnesium, and protects you from pathogens. The acid level in your stomach is stronger than battery acid, and that's a good thing. The trouble is, many people today have low stomach acid due to aging, chronic stress, poor diet, or overuse of acid-blocking medications. And when stomach acid is too low, food doesn't break down properly. That leads to fermentation, gas, bloating, and ironically, acid reflux. Now here's where lemon water gets misunderstood. While lemon tastes acidic, it has an alkalizing effect after digestion. But that effect depends on the condition of your stomach. If you already have low stomach acid, lemon water, especially in large amounts, can dilute it further. It might make you feel lighter at first, but over time, it can make digestion less efficient and even trigger more reflux. Many people drink lemon water thinking it'll balance their pH, but they're not asking the deeper question. Is my stomach acid strong enough to begin with? Because if it's not, that lemon water might be giving temporary relief while creating a long-term problem. And it's important to note, not all discomfort is from too much acid. Often it's the exact opposite. So the goal isn't just to cool things down, it's to restore the proper acid environment for digestion to work optimally. Understanding this connection is key. Lemon water isn't bad, but if your stomach acid is already weak, it can become a quiet disruptor. The answer isn't to avoid lemon altogether, but to respect the condition of your digestive system before making it part of your daily habit. The right way to take lemon water for maximum benefit lies in understanding how your body responds, not just following trends. Lemon water, when used properly, can support hydration, digestion, liver detox, and even skin clarity. But none of that happens automatically. It's not about the lemon or the water alone. It's about how you combine them when you take them and what your body actually needs in that moment. First, less is more. You don't need a full lemon squeezed into a large glass. In fact, too much citric acid can wear down the enamel on your teeth, irritate your stomach lining, and cause more harm than help. A better approach is to use about half a lemon in warm, not hot, filtered water. Warm water is gentler on the stomach and helps with absorption. Cold lemon water, especially first thing in the morning, can shock the digestive system and slow down the process. Second, always think about your timing. If you're someone who struggles with bloating, acid reflux, or slow digestion, drinking lemon water on an empty stomach may not be the best idea. Try drinking it 20 to 30 minutes after a meal, not before. At that point, your stomach acid is already active, and lemon can support the breakdown of food without interfering. It can also help stimulate bile flow from the liver, which aids fat digestion and natural detoxification. Third, pay attention to how you feel after drinking it. Don't blindly follow what works for someone else. If you feel energized, lighter, and more clear-headed after taking lemon water, that's a good sign. But if you notice discomfort, bloating, or heartburn, take that as your body's signal to adjust the timing, the amount, or possibly take a break from it altogether. Also, consider the context of your overall diet. If you're already consuming a lot of acidic or citrus-based foods, lemon water might not be necessary every day. Instead, think of it as a targeted tool, something you use with purpose, not just out of routine. Done right, lemon water can absolutely be part of a healthy lifestyle. But it's the small shifts in quantity, temperature, and timing that turn it from a habit into a healing ritual. And those details make all the difference. How lemon water can either help or harm your digestion depends entirely on the state of your digestive system and when you introduce it. Most people think of lemon water as universally beneficial, a detox drink or a metabolism booster. But digestion is a delicate, finely tuned system, and even natural remedies like lemon water can become disruptive if used without understanding. When digestion is functioning well, meaning your stomach acid is strong, your liver is producing enough bile, and your enzymes are active, a small amount of lemon water can be incredibly helpful. It can stimulate the liver, promote bile flow, and support the breakdown of fats. It can also help the body absorb minerals more efficiently. In this case, lemon water acts like a gentle nudge that keeps everything moving smoothly. But if your digestion is already compromised, if you suffer from low stomach acid, reflux, or chronic bloating, lemon water may actually worsen the problem. That's because instead of enhancing digestion, it can dilute the already insufficient stomach acid, making it even harder to break down proteins and absorb nutrients. This leads to fermentation in the gut, gas, discomfort, and ironically, more symptoms like acid reflux. The very things you might be trying to fix by drinking lemon water. And here's something few people talk about. Poor digestion is a root cause of many downstream health issues. If your body can't properly digest food, you don't just miss out on nutrients. You set off inflammation, fatigue, skin issues, and even hormonal imbalances. So when you introduce something like lemon water at the wrong time, and it interferes with that process, the effects are bigger than they seem. Lemon water is not a quick fix. It's a tool. And like any tool, it has to be used properly. It's not about forcing your body to do something. It's about supporting what your body is already trying to do. That means tuning into how your digestion responds, being mindful of your symptoms, and respecting the rhythm of your body. Use lemon water to help your digestion, not fight against it. And the way to do that is by matching the remedy to the real condition of your gut. That awareness makes all the difference between a habit that heals and a habit that harms. Simple changes that can turn lemon water into a powerful health tool often go overlooked, yet they make the biggest impact. Most people think they need to overhaul their entire routine to see results, but real transformation often comes from small, strategic shifts. And when it comes to lemon water, those small changes are surprisingly powerful. The first simple change is how much lemon you use. Instead of squeezing a whole lemon into a big glass, try half a lemon or even just a few slices. That's usually enough to activate the benefits without overloading your system with acid. Your body doesn't need more, it needs balance. The second change is the temperature of the water. Room temperature or warm water is easier on the digestive tract, especially in the morning. Ice-cold water can constrict blood vessels in the stomach and slow down enzyme function, while warm water gently wakes up the digestive system and supports circulation. Third, timing. This is the game changer. If you've been drinking lemon water first thing on an empty stomach and feeling off, bloated, gassy, or heavy, try having it after your meal instead of before. This helps support digestion rather than interfere with it. For some people, even mid-morning or mid-afternoon is better than first thing in the morning. Another key change is to listen to your body. Track how you feel. If lemon water leaves a burning sensation in your chest or makes you feel nauseous, don't ignore it. That's your body telling you something. Healing begins when you respond to your body rather than force it to follow someone else's routine. And lastly, remember that consistency beats intensity. You don't have to drink lemon water every single day. Use it strategically. Use it when your body feels sluggish or when digestion needs a little boost, not out of habit, but out of awareness. These small shifts, the amount, the timing, the temperature, and most importantly, the intention behind it, turn lemon water from a trendy drink into a tool for deep, sustainable wellness. It's not about following what's popular. It's about learning how your body works and supporting it one small, smart decision at a time.